Hi there. I wanted to feature my awesome new Filofax, which is the A5 Domino in Snake. It is not a Filofax that is really readily available in North America, so it was very exciting for me to be able to get this. I bought it on a European eBay site, I believe, like a German site, and fortunately, the whole advertisement was in German, but I have a German student, and so I got her to come and translate the ad for me, and it said it was brand new, hadn't been used, and so I purchased it. All in all, I think it cost me about $65 with the shipping and everything, which I thought was an awesome deal, because you cannot get it here, and it's gorgeous. And I was so pleased when I got it. I was really excited. So what I did, when I first got it, I wasn't sure how I was going to use it. And then I was feeling a little like I wanted to change. I know, we Filofax people were so fickle. I was using my chameleon, which I still love, my black chameleon, but I was kind of looking at the two of them, and I hadn't really clued into the fact, I mean, I know there's different ring sizes, but the ring size is this is so much smaller than the Domino. I'll show you here in a sec. I can open it up now, I guess. Of course, I've already got it packed to the brim, but the ring size is way bigger in these. So I thought, well, I'm going to switch it over, have a little bit of fun, make a change. So that's what I did. So what I think I'll do today is I'll just show you, kind of compare this to a regular Domino and kind of show you the features of this. I highly recommend this. This is absolutely beautiful, particularly if you're somebody who wants to do like vegan or non-leather, because it looks so lush and beautiful. It looks like leather, but it's not leather. It looks just as nice as this. I don't know if you can see there. And then just look at the, see? It's gorgeous. So I really like it. And so then I thought, well, if I'm going to switch everything over, maybe I'll make some new dividers, I'll make some changes, I'll kind of start fresh for spring. So I really love this. I had another Domino, which I'll show you. It's here. And I love this one too. These are great organizers, especially they're quite affordable. What I would say though is about this, I didn't like the light elastic. I never liked that. I colored mine in. I got that idea from somebody in one of our videos. And then this I like this interior, the feel of this. It's suede, and I think it feels really nice, but it's light, and I could see it getting, I could predict that it would get very dirty very quickly. You can see there. So that was something that's kind of concerned me. Now this, as you might have seen already, has a dark lining here. But the drawback is it's not that suede finish. It's just almost like I don't know how you describe it. It's almost like a plasticky finish, but it looks nice. It's nice and dark. And to me, it's supposed to be brown, but to me, it really looks almost like variations of black. It's very dark, and this is a very dark. Like sometimes it's hard to tell in these videos, but this is a very dark brown. It really looks like black. See, there it is up against my other black things, right? So it's very black. So I really like this. I'm going to be using this for a while, I think. Famous last words. Okay, so what I think I'll do is I'll kind of walk you through how I've got this set up now. I've made a few little changes. If you remember in my other, if you're someone who watches my videos, my chameleon, I had dividers that were they looked old-fashioned, and they were from scrapbook papers, and they were great, but they really did not wear well, and my book was looking very ragged, and I did not like that. So what I've done here is I have some clips. I like to have these clips in here just to clip things in, and I'll talk to you about that in a little bit. As I was going through I was trying to organize my office the other day, and I found a bunch of these. These came with a calendar, I think, but they're like calendar stickers. So it says things like sports, like it's really for families, right? Early dismissal, though, like there's some school-related ones, which is good because I'm a teacher. So early dismissal, there's no school one, company's coming. An important date is there with the exclamation mark, back to school, birthday stickers. So I'm going to be using those a little bit more. And then I have these. I just thought maybe I'd use these to kind of decorate some of these are from a sticker set. So I thought I might use those just to decorate my calendars and things. Something else that I am doing is I just use this. I'm not going to put this in there now. I use this little thing here for my fountain pen cartridges, which, by the way, I don't think I've mentioned yet. One of the things I was concerned about with using this one was that one of the things I really loved about my Chameleon was that it has elasticized pen loops. And I was able to put my fountain pen into the pen loops, and I loved that because I always had it with me. I always knew where it was. I can pop it out and write in the book, and it's absolutely great. But this pen loop, I think they're bigger than the ones in these, because I don't remember. I don't think I could put my fountain pen in that, but it goes in there perfect. See? It's a wonderful fit. So, and these aren't elasticized. This one, of course, as is usual with Filofax, it's a bit smaller, but I just put a different pen in there, it's my favorite type there, my gel. It's a zebra gel with a click top. So they're my favorite ones to kind of use with my Filofaxes. So now, my first page, now what I did was, as I like to do, I used file folders. In the fall, at Walmart, they had so many packages of different kinds of really interesting file folders. And so what I did was, I went ahead and just bought tons of them. And they were really cheap, like $1.99 for 3. And they had so many cute patterns. They had pencils, they had sunglasses, they had cassette tape little patterns. I don't have them all here with me. Maybe I'll show them in my next video. But so I had saved them all. So I thought, well, maybe what I'll do is I'll make some nice colorful dividers. So here's my first, this is my first page, but I just decided to also make it my first monthly divider for my monthly calendar. So as you can see, now this is the only one that doesn't have a colored back. I'll show you what I mean in a second, but I might use this to write down my address, all my personal information, in case it gets lost. I think that would be a good place to put that. Now here are my monthly calendars, and I have already used some of those little stickers I was talking about. Now this I made. This is one, I had made another one like this for my Horse journal, but I put a calendar in it. This one, I took 2 different types of folder paper, and I have one pattern on one side and the other pattern on the other side, and then I took one of my little clips to put it on the top. And this is my marker for my monthly calendar. Okay, so I would think that looks really nice and quite bright and cheerful. Then, so my first one, now here's what I did. If you look at my things here, my tabs, monthly, daily plans, meetings, and notes, I tried to make them all kind of go with this pretty thing here and with the other ones, which I'll show you. But what these are those repositionable stickers from Post-it and from Avery. And what I did was I just used my label. I went to the label maker I had, it's a Dymo. I love it. I highly recommend them. Like, that thing is so easy to use. You just plop your tape in, it just goes. You don't even have to hardly think about it. It's amazing. Mine were on white tape, so I went over to Walmart and I got the clear tape because I didn't want to have the white tape on this. I wanted to have it a clear one. So then what I did was I just used, you can kind of see the edge there, see? And over here, I used the repositionable tabs, and I just kind of staggered them to make them, and you'll see they go with each of the page dividers that I have. But what I did was, because they're quite thin, and you would have been able to see through it, I took and put one on each side. So there's one on this side, so that when you look at the book from this way, it has all the categories on it as well. So the only difficulty here, but you know what, it has not been a difficulty yet, is if you look, there's 2 of these, see? So they're like, you could catch one of them, but it has not happened yet. If it gets to be an issue, then maybe what I'll do is buy like double-sided tape and just kind of stick it together. But so far it's worked great, even though they each have two of them together. Okay? Do you see what I'm saying? I hope you understood that. So I found it's worked great, and I love it. I think they look beautiful. I love them. I love using my label maker. So my first category is my monthly calendar. You saw that. Then this is my next one, my daily. And see, look how pretty these are. It reminds me of the test pattern on the television that we used to have. Remember that? So this is my daily calendar. And what I use is the business day per page. I love it. I love it. I love it. It is absolutely like my ideal. If I'm going into a class and doing a lesson, I'll write the lesson, I'll write on a separate piece of paper. These are some bright papers, line papers that I got from a girl on Etsy. I love these. I'm going to order more of these, actually. So what I'll do is if I'm going into a particular class to do a lesson, I'll write it all down on a piece of paper, and I just put it in there. Now, I'm going to tell you something that I do. Some of you might find this a little silly, but at the top here, today, the little today part, that's how it works. If you've never seen this calendar, I'll go to a blank page so you can kind of see. It has today with a little notation, then it has an appointment schedule, then it has to-do notes, then it has phone correspondence, tasks to delegate, and personal reminders down here. And I don't always put them right exactly in the right categories. But what I do put in the today one is I write down, you're going to find this probably silly, I write down what I wear each day. And the reason I do that is because I am what's called here in Canada a literacy mentor. I don't have like a regular schedule, and I'll go into certain classes at certain times during the weeks. And I don't want to end up in a situation where I wear the same thing to the same class every week, which could very easily happen because there are some classes that I only go to a couple of times a week on certain days. So I just kind of like to keep track of what I've worn on various days. So I always write that down. And I love this setup. I kind of wish I had something where I could sort of see the whole week at a glance, but I can sort of do that back here. If there's something important going on, I'll put it in the monthly one. Now, sometimes what I'll do is, like here I've got a plan that I'm getting ready for a class. So I'll write it in, and I'll just put it in there. I also put plans like goals that I have, projects I'm working on. Right here I have some ideas for videos that I'm doing. See, update on Domino, Snake, Personal. That's what I'm doing right now. Here's a list of books that I want to read right here. So I have a little tab. These are Martha Stewart tabs, and I'll show you those in a minute. Most people have seen those, though. Then I have a meetings page. Look how pretty this is with the graphic. Oh, and I should have showed you, I actually have stopped using scissors. I use one of those scrapbook cutters, and they are incredible for making these because I could never get them straight, and now all of my dividers are awesomely straight. I'm going to do some more videos in the upcoming weeks, and I might show you that, but it works so well. So I love it. So what I did with each of these dividers is I would just take an old page from a Filofax, and I would cut around it with my cutter, and then I would just place them all sort of on top of each other. Oh, there's another one. So I don't know if I showed that divider. So this is the plans divider, and then this is the meetings divider here. And you can see that they all kind of, and then each of them has a really pretty back. See, that's a blue. This one I think is gray, like a gray color. And then this one is bright blue, I think. Yeah, see, it has a bright blue back. So, so when you have, so each of these I kind of set them up beside, and they don't always look like they're even because when I punch holes, I just use a handheld hole punch, and it's like the hole punch of like you would use on a normal piece of paper. So they're big, so they kind of move around a little bit, but really, if they're all lined up, they are perfectly aligned. So this is my meetings page, and my meetings, I'm going to find a sheet here so I have these beautiful meetings planner sheets. And they have the meeting, the venue, the start, the attendees, the agenda, the meeting notes. And again, I don't always fill those in the whole, like the way that they're expecting you to, but I find these are great because I keep really sort of close track of my meetings, and so I like to have these if I don't have these with me, I feel like completely lost. Now my notes section is just general notes. There might be some journals in there, but I wanted to show you something that I did because I like writing journal pages. If I can find one that's not written on. No, maybe not. What I did was I took a bunch of my, this one right here, I'll just kind of go like this. See, this here is washi tape, and this is an address page, if you want to see that. So what I've done is I took a washi tape and just put it over the stuff that said like addresses or whatever, and there's a little line down here, and I just took that down, and so then I can journal on it. And I've done that with a few of these, see? I've written on all of them, so I can't show them because they kind of have personal stuff on them, but see? They've all got a piece of washi tape. So, go back over here. So they look great, and in fact, I was thinking it would be great even if you were kind of like, if you wanted to, if there was something where you wanted to set up, tasks to do and dates or something like that, it would be great to just take those and use those for that. These are obviously the stripe pages that come with Filofax. These are also from the girl. Oh God, I can't find any pages around. Okay, these are from the girl from Etsy as well. She makes these A5 size grid papers, which I think are really, really nice. They're great for drawing. I haven't really drawn anything in here yet. But this is my work and personal binder now, so I use it for everything. And then she made these too. These are really nice, I think. These really pretty blank pages. I use them for my lesson plans. Now, here's something else that I did. I wanted to have a section for finances. These are some bills that I have to pay. And what I decided, I can't let you see that as personal, but what I decided to do was I took an envelope, like a folder that had envelopes on each side, and I cut it down, and I made that, and then it had a little tab here, and I just put finances on it. So then my bills are right in the section where I do my, here, I'll go back here, try to find a spot. Yeah, where I would do my budgeting, see? And then of course I have it on the other side too. So I think that worked out really, really nicely. Now, my next category is my contacts. And what I decided to do, because I kind of ran out of room and I didn't want to double up, is I just put my contacts up here on the top. So my contacts page is here, and here's my little Filofax map. I found this in one of my other Filofaxes, and I decided to throw it back in. And here is my contacts page. And so all my contacts are the ones that I've shown before. I'll just try to find one that's blank. Doesn't have any personal information in it. They're these ones, and so they have the XYZ right on the sheet, and they're all right here. See, and they're all colored. I love these. So now everything, and see, there's the back of that page again. That's a double, right? You remember that one was up here too. It was the under plans, I think. No, it was this one. But that's okay. I think they're really pretty. So those are all my dividers and how I did that. And then here's my back page. So I just got these. They're quite cute. And this is my zipper pocket. Oh, here's Gray Baby. She always has to be part of things. Hello. So here's this is a thing for the spa I like to go to. Then this is my Martha Stewart little tabby thing. Then here's my clear envelope with all my stickers and Post-its in it. And then this, I've been carrying with me because I wasn't sure how I was going to tab my thing here, so I had all the examples here. But now I think it's kind of nice I'm leaving it in. So this is the card holder, but I've put all my little tabs, Martha Stewart, Post-it, Avery, everybody's represented there. So they're all in there. Now this is just, for anything I might want to remember. There's some articles in here I wanted to keep track of. And this is another one that I just cut down. It's got another side on it too that I can use. And it's just another little envelope pocket. And then this is, we're a high school, middle school combined. So I took some nice paper and I wrote the bell schedule on here, which interestingly, I have worked there for years and I never even thought to do that. But now I have it. And then this, I think this came in the Flex, maybe? Because I have a bunch of these that that I've swapped in and out. And this is a back page with graph paper, which I think is really nice. So, there you have it. Again, as usual, stuffed to the gills, but I absolutely love it. I'm having great fun using it. And this one will be my primary Filofax for at least the next little while. So, thank you so much for watching, and I will be back soon with another video with some of the other things that I have. Thank you.